Hey folks, good morning to you. It's Saturday and we've got rain in the area. I woke up and I thought it was raining, looked out and the lake was calm, but it started about 7:30, quarter to 8, and it's a chance of showers all day today, pretty much all weekend and into the week, but it's going to be spotty. I spoke with my employer yesterday. I'm going to borrow a truck and haul a bunch of rock that he has stockpiled that's trash out to my cabin to use for a walkway from the shed toe to the cabin. So I've got my first cup of coffee in me. I was watching a rabbit earlier running across right there. Then he disappeared into the timber. Didn't get a chance to get him on film, but that's all right. A little robin running around down there. Still a beautiful day. The baby bunny's back out. There was a young squirrel running around right before he came out. As soon as he came out, I thought I'd go ahead and get him on video, but anyway, yeah. Small wildlife today. I did see a rabbit earlier. I think I said that in the video, but anyway, yeah. Cute little thing. He'll grow up and make a nice meal sometime. And I thought I'd take advantage of a nasty rainy day and haul some rocks. It's not turning out as good as I had hoped it would. The rocks got a lot of debris in them. I know they'll clean up. It's going to take a little bit of extra work, but I'll get it done. Well, it's not focusing, huh? It's raining pretty good out there. I don't know how long I've been out here, maybe an hour. I've caught half a dozen fish. I kept 2 that were decent. They're not the biggest, but they're big enough to make a meal for me. But yeah, I thought I'd do some shack time since I'm doing nothing else. And there it goes. Bobber's going down. Well, I didn't get that one. But hey, it was fun to try. Well, that one's worth keeping. Nice bluegill. Right in the school. Okay, so I was fishing. My bobber disappeared. I broke my line. And when I broke my line, I thought, must have been a big fish. Well, yes, it was a big fish. Nice big bluegill. Because I found my bobber. It was floating. Broke the line way above it, but it was floating on the other side of that moss there by that tree. And so I went over and grabbed the bobber, and sure enough, there was a fish still on it. Now, how's that for a fish story? Here's a little better view of that bluegill that broke my line. And I thought it broke right at the bobber, but it broke way above it. So, you know, there was a good 6 feet of line above the bobber. I just had to wait for it to surface and go over and grab it. Fish was still on it. Still had the hook in his mouth. Still had the bobber on the line. I figured he'd swim through some brush and snag the bobber and pull it off, but nope. That's the second one I've caught that way since we bought this place. It'll be good eating. Well, I got here and I saw this bag of onions sitting here and I thought, huh, that's interesting. So I looked in the refrigerator and sure enough there was a dozen eggs in there and a case of Stag. So I called my friend John and I told him I noticed that there were some onions there. He said, yeah, somebody had Vidalia onions on sale, so he grabbed me a bunch of them because he knows I use them out here all the time. So yeah, somebody broke into my cabin and left food. Ah, it's good to share your life with other people, but you know, friends like this, they're just wonderful friends. I gave him a key to the cabin because he gave me a key to his cabin, and we check on each other's property when we're out here, so you know, it works out great. Works out great. So anyway, to my friend John T, thank you very much for the Vidalia onions and the eggs and the beer. I will enjoy all of the above. I got my fish cleaned, bagged up and frozen, and I thought I'd try pork chops tonight. I thought I'd try something different. I went ahead and fried these in the leftover bacon grease from this morning's breakfast and added a little bit of my smoky mesquite seasoning. So let's try it. Well, that is certainly good. Wow. So if you're going to fry it, I fried mine in a cast iron skillet. And I turned the heat down low. Just slow cooked it, simmered it. And, wow. When the juice starts flowing to the top, you turn it over. And when the juice starts flowing to the top again, it's done. Pretty simple. Tastes great. Well, I got fire started in the fireplace. We'll see how long it takes for it to get burning good. It's one of those starter logs, and it seems to be catching on pretty quickly, so there's a bunch of cardboard underneath the walnut that's inside there, so I don't use lighter fluid, but hey, gonna be a nice evening, just sitting back, relaxing, listening to the stereo, enjoying a warm fire. Well, the fire has caught on very nicely. The cardboard underneath the wood is burning, and so it won't be any problem keeping it going now. It'll warm things up in here pretty quickly. It's not really cold outside, but it's chilly inside. So something to knock the chill down. It'll be good sleeping tonight. The fire's going really well. It's been a wonderful night. You can hear the fan running in the background. Yeah, it has been one wonderful night. I spent a little extra time talking to my wife's uncle. Had a great time visiting with him, telling old war stories. And yeah, life is good. I love it. I love my cabin time. If you got a cabin, get out there and enjoy it. If your happiness is at home, enjoy it. This is my home. I love it here. Absolutely love it here. My dream come true. Looks like the algae's trying to take over the lake. So I was going to go out and treat it. Turns out I'm out of algicide. So I'm going to have to go get some more and come back next weekend. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell icon to get notified whenever I put up a new video. Thanks for watching.